Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I got to start with this. Pro Ripple attorney calls out Coinbase's double standards on XRP. Now, this is coming from Bill Morgan. He expressed his dissatisfaction and accused the exchange of hypocrisy, stating that its treatment of XRP is inconsistent with other tokens identified as securities by the SEC. He questioned why XRP trading has not been resumed on the secondary market when other tokens like Cardano, ADA, or Solana, mentioned in the regulator's complaint, are being freely traded on the platform. Well, you got to go back to 2021. Back then, everybody was saying the big banks got a hold of Coinbase and made them delist XRP. But here we are in 2023. Why not delist ADA or Solana? And the bigger question is, why not now relist XRP? Coinbase has no reason not to do that, but yet they choose not to relist it. UK officers may be able to take a lot more in the name of seizing crypto assets. So if the bill is passed, the bill would expand authorities' power to seize cryptocurrencies and related materials. The law will allow officers to confiscate any hardware, software, physical items, or any other objects that would help them gain access to wallets. The law also authorizes private companies in the UK to assist in helping the government access crypto assets and store and invest any seized assets. These UK-connected crypto asset service providers will be subject to an approval process and could face fines if they fail to comply with court orders and other regulations the bill adds. Now, they're talking about crypto related to crimes at first, but then they talk about tax evasion around crypto as well. It seems like the UK is doing exactly what they're trying to do in the US. Elizabeth Warren wants to know how much crypto you have in your wallet so she can make sure you're paying your fair share of taxes. It's no different now in the UK. XRP holders win right to sue Ripple. Now, this is the other lawsuit, not the one with the SEC. In a significant development, the U.S. District Court in California has granted XRP investors the right to proceed with their lawsuit against Ripple, alleging the sale of unregistered securities. The court's decision, made on June 30th, has allowed an investor class to proceed with their claims against the company, CEO Brad Garlinghouse, and subsidiary XRP2, reports Bloomberg Law. This is that class action lawsuit that a few XRP holders filed against Ripple. Some of them were only out like $50. But then Johnny Deaton slams this recent class action lawsuit. He says, according to Deaton, the new class action is the least of Ripple's worries. He said plaintiffs' lawyers should be full of prayers that the SEC lose the more significant case against the company. He believes that a win for the SEC may not turn out well for the claimants, as it is the regulator that would be the one to collect the money and set up a fund to pay XRP holders, thus gutting this class action lawsuit. The crypto law expert said that should Ripple claim victory over the SEC, the class action may turn out simpler, as the judge is likely to follow Judge Torres' decision. So this handful of people that are trying to file a class action lawsuit against Ripple, they're never going to win either way, because class action lawsuits, sure, the company, it has to pay out millions of dollars. But you know what you end up with as the victim? Like $6. And the lawyers are the ones who get rich along the way. So I'll keep you up to date on what happens with that as well. So wow, India is in discussion with central banks on the possibility of cross-border payments using its central bank digital currency. Federal Bank of India has already partnered with Ripple, and it's nice to see Ripple being involved there because India is one of the BRICS countries. And you know, when they're talking about a digital rupee and cross-border payments, you know XRP is going to be in between, working as that bridge currency. BRICS, 130 countries move towards CBDC currency, US dollar in jeopardy. If the soon-to-be-released BRICS currency is considered a threat to the US dollar, then the CBDC could be its death knell. Out of 195 countries in the world, 130 nations are moving towards building their central bank digital currency. Therefore, 98% of the world is looking to launch their respective CBDC currency, making it easier to settle cross-border transactions. And I think we're going to see phase 2 of Operation Sandman go into effect after August. And it looks like everything is moving very fast around the BRICS. Crypto-friendly DBS Bank launches digital yuan payment tool. Now, DBS is also tied in with Ripple as well. Cryptocurrency-friendly bank DBS is introducing new solutions for its customers in mainland China related to the digital yuan, also known as ECNY. DBS Bank China official announced on July 5th the launch of the ECNY merchant solution, allowing mainland businesses to receive payments in central bank digital currency. So it looks like things are amping up in China at the same time. And there you see it. DBS Bank joins Ripple partner R3's Contour Finance Network. But then they go on to say on May 11th, this is back in 2020, Singapore's DBS Bank revealed that it had joined the Contour's network to improve processes such as the creation, exchange, approval, and issuance of native letters of credit. Contour is working on a platform built by R3 Corda, which also has the ability to use its partnership with Ripple. That's very big. Now you're starting to see how Ripple and XRP is going to be tied in with the BRICS as well. Then there's this. Take a listen to this right here.
Well, let's kick it off with a big development for Ripple, the company closely linked with cryptocurrency XRP. On Thursday, Ripple Labs' Singapore subsidiary, Ripple Markets APAC, announced it received an in-principle approval for a major payments institution license from the Monetary Authority of Singapore, or MAS. The license will grant Ripple the permission to provide regulated digital payment token services and products in Singapore. In a statement, Ripple said the license also allows the company to expand customer usage of its on-demand liquidity service, or ODL. That's a service that leverages the XRP cryptocurrency to facilitate cross-border payments. Last year, much of Ripple's global...
There you go. Cross-border payments using on-demand liquidity. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to show you how everything is growing out and expanding so fast around Ripple and XRP all throughout the world. Ripple's set to host First Policy Summit in Thailand. And they go on to say it bears mentioning that Ripple recently secured an in-principle license from the Monetary Authority of Singapore as part of its global expansion goal. And the Thailand Policy Summit is part of the extensive efforts carried out by Ripple to seal its position and bolster recognition in the global market. Ripple also wants to host its monumentous Ripple Swell in Dubai this November. Everything is starting to come together. Analysts say $100 per XRP is inevitable as the XRP burn rate doubled in 30 days. So the latest burn update also suggests that these numbers could further escalate, potential reaching higher values daily as trillions of dollars flow into the market. Nonetheless, the analyst noted that the burn rate is expected to decrease when the value of XRP rises. With this projection in mind, the tweet boldly claims that the inevitable outcome will be XRP surging to $100 per token. But then the senior software developer weighs in. Neil Hartner, a senior staff software engineer at Ripple working on on-demand liquidity, shed light on the cause of the increased burn rate. Hartner explained that a significant portion of the burn resulted from XRP ledger accounts deletions, where each deletion incinerates 2 XRP. he noted that Poloniex, a leading crypto exchange, deleted 85,566 outdated XRP ledger accounts. Recall that the Crypto Basic called public attention to this occurrence last month. A July 19th report revealed that Poloniex had deleted over 85,000 wallets, recovering 1.5 million XRP and burning up 171,000 plus tokens. Now, most of those wallets only had like 20 XRP in it. And it seems like this is what we're going to see in the future. In other words, if the price of XRP is low, the burn rate's going to be higher. If the price of XRP is higher, the burn rate will be lower. Again, most likely why David Schwartz said a higher price XRP is better. XRP is not a share or stock. It functions as a utility protocol for tokenized value. The potential for tokenization exceeds 1.2 quadrillion, spanning various markets including derivatives, housing, shares, debt, and commodities. Even capturing a small portion, like 10% of these markets, could place XRP's value in the trillions, making it $1,000 per XRP. And you know, a lot of people are starting to realize how big tokenization actually is. And I think XLM is going to capture some of this, and so is XDC, pushing those cryptocurrencies higher also. I still think XLM is built to be over $1,000 at some point. And XRP, if it's reached at $10,000 that everybody talks about, XLM is going to be up there as well. That's why I always tell you to diversify in crypto. But again, tokenization is really going to start to amp up, I believe, at the beginning of next year. So if XRP moons to overnight absurd price, how do we get the cash out if all these exchanges are insolvent and Uphold doesn't have enough liquidity because they sold all their XRP to retail investors? Who's going to give us the money it's supposedly worth? Now, that's the big question that people always ask. Even if XRP got to $100, how could you cash out? They're not going to have enough liquidity at exchanges. You got to remember something. As you're selling, people are still going to be buying, even at those prices. Even if XRP got to $1,000, people will still buy XRP in hopes it goes to $10,000. And then they'll buy at $10,000, hoping it goes to $20,000, and so on. Now I'm going to play a quick video for you. I want you to hear what Craig DeWitt says. He's former Ripple and vice chair of U.S. Faster Payments Council.
I will say it was odd. I mean, the whole flow is very odd that you'd start out with XRPL as the first port of call that you go to try to essentially kill a crypto company in the United States. When, you know, by some of the own admissions, like there was an ICO at Ethereum. I'm not saying that's bad, but there was. That clearly is something that the SEC believes was a security at some point. My guess, though, if I really think what's going on, I think that there is an effort to actually try to kill crypto within the United States. And my gut, this is just a guess, my gut is that they're following kind of a classic federal regulator approach, and that is divide and conquer. Go after this one, make this one seem okay, then go after this one, make this one seem okay, and then go for the end kill. I would not be surprised if they eventually sue Ethereum, right? Those folks were cheering when when XRP got sued. I imagine they go after Ethereum. And the Bitcoin maximalists are cheering for that right now. And then after they do that, wouldn't be surprised if they go after BTC.
You know, that's what I see going on also. But Ripple winning against the SEC can stop that from going forward, because that could be a major game changer. As far as Bitcoin, I don't know if they'll go after it. I think there's something different going to happen with Bitcoin, and I think it ties in with BlackRock and the World Economic Forum. But you know, you're an XRP investor. You are waiting in the balance with everyone else, just waiting for this judge to come out and bang that gavel. And that's the day we will have a better knowledge of where crypto goes in the future inside of the U.S. And, you know, eventually Gary's not going to be the head of the SEC. And then somebody else is going to come in. And who knows how they're going to treat crypto in the future. But by then, hopefully, me and you are already got that financial freedom, because that's what we're holding XRP for. So with that said, stay patient, stay positive. I'll see you in the next one. I want to thank you all, and I appreciate all of you. Have a great night.